With Managed Solution, it was one of those garage type stories where I actually went out and I picked, big buildings downtown, and I literally walked floor to floor, office to office, and I talked about, that we could come in and do basic IT services. And when I say that, it was, you call us and we'll come in and we'll charge you an hourly fee and fix you guys' IT problems. Real simple at the time. So that was really how it got started. Back in, now it's 2002. Oh, I did an internship at USD with two companies actually. One was a company called Western Financial Planning. A lot of financial planning businesses came to our school to get us into some of the big firms, and I ended up doing it for a local firm up here in Sorrento Valley for about 6 months. Did a lot of cold calling, financial analysis, worked with brokers, and just kind of looked to see if that was the right industry for me. And then I moved over to the Old Globe Theater soon after that. The best advice I would have, and especially in these tougher times, and they will go away, is I would definitely say prepare yourself by meeting as many people as you can. There are so many networking events that you can go to out there that people get to know you from a personality perspective. Doesn't matter what grades you got, what classes you took, what your resume looks like. That is not what wins you the job. What wins you the job is meeting the people and them seeing who you are as a person, and then in their mind fitting you within their organization. So if there's one thing I could recommend, it would be of course, put yourself a resume together, start thinking about that, getting it out to the people. Internships are a great thing. Oftentimes you get into a job through that, but meet as many people as you can.
Hi, I'm Kelly Stemple. I graduated spring 2005. I majored in business administration. I emphasized in supply chain and marketing, and now I work at Intuit. I love my job. Yeah, Intuit's a great company. I really believe in the values. I did all kinds of things. I did intramural sports, I did campus ministry, and the one organization I was probably most involved with was the business fraternity Delta Sigma Pi. Reputation and your personal brand, I think, are so important. And you do build that while at USD.
My name is Remy. I graduated year 06. My major was in business. My emphasis was in finance. So after I was the financial controller of this small company in San Diego during college. And after I graduated, an opportunity came along for me to go to China to build a finance department over there. And that was the first job I had. So as much as it sounds like getting an internship might sound like a waste of time, or you're getting $10 an hour, you're going out and copying papers for someone. Really, it's not that. If you can put yourself out, if you can work harder over there and take on responsibilities, don't care about the pay, don't care about how much they pay you, take on more responsibilities. The more you take on responsibilities, the more people rely on you. In the real world, reliability is the most important thing in business, in career, anywhere you go. If you're working within an organization, people need to rely on you. If they're your customers, they need to rely on you. So you learn how to create this reliability, sense of responsibility. So
my name is Lynne, and I graduated from business administration in 1998. And then I did a master's in global leadership MSGL program in 2006. Actually, after the World Trade Center, I started to work for the Naval Air Forces for a few years doing protocol and community relations. And that led me as well to the mayor's office, but it was, of course, a combination of the international world and the protocol, if you will. And I worked for the mayor for 3 years, and I assisted him with all the international dignitaries that would come to San Diego. I think one of the things that I don't want to say that I regret not doing, but I wish sometimes I could have done more is probably pay a little bit more attention to my classes.
My name's Ryan Sweetenham, and I graduated from the university in May of 2008 with a degree in business administration with an emphasis in finance. Well, while attending the university, I started an exterior maintenance company that restores and maintains exterior surfaces of properties. While I was a commuter student, so I didn't have the full experience of living on campus, I felt like wasn't necessarily excluded from activities, but I didn't always know what was going on. If I did my undergraduate experience again, I'd definitely be more involved in activities on campus. I think the priorities for undergraduate students, first and foremost, of course, would be grades. But after that, I would say establishing a strong network with the people you're surrounded by at the university.
My name is Victoria Crown. I'm the class of 2006 for undergrad with the School of Business as well as a political science and Spanish background. I'm class of 2008 with the MSRE and class of 2009 with the MBA program. I love real estate. I can't imagine, especially with the background of getting an MSRE and an MBA, I personally like working for myself. I set my own goals, I set my own schedule, I select what my type of client will be, who I'm best suited to work with, and who I can provide the best service. I can't imagine, a lot of people like the 9-to-5 job. That does not fit me. The university offers an incredible array of different organizations that you can get involved in. Pick one, whether or not it's something such as Associated Students or Student Alumni Association, or it could be one of the accounting society. Pick something you have a desire to know more about and stick with that organization. You'll make contacts within your classes, you'll make contacts with alum, and you'll actually have an opportunity to have a leadership experience. So you are a student who walks out into the real world and you say, this is a project I worked on, whether or not to be concerned about ethics and values. Cheating. I was always shocked about the number of students that think that one exam's worth cheating, and not only losing your reputation, as you'll lose it with your professor, you'll lose it with other professors, as well as your classmates. And if you're not concerned with that professor past your grade, then look around to your classmates, because your classmates will be the people who will see you cheat, and they will say, that person's willing to cheat on something so minuscule in life, then they're going to cheat me. And when you're